Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boys Friggin' Reactions here, back with another video, and today we got amazing news.
Yep, it was a whirlwind of a roller coaster, so let's get right into it. Here we go. Starting it off with Game 11, it's against the Kraken on Halloween. Spooky Seattle showdown here.
But Matthew Nyes getting the goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first period. 6th goal of the year for him. Marner and Matthews picking up the assist, making the score 1-0 Toronto going into the second period.
Then, in the second period, William Nylander, 7th of the season. Riley and Tavares picking up assists. That line is clicking like a mouse. Like, just click, click, click. Nylander, Tavares, and Pacioretty. Because Nylander gets another goal, 8th of the season. Tavares and Pacioretty picking up assists, heading into the third.
Eli Tolvanen, baby. Eli Tolvanen, 4th goal of the year for him. Evans and Matty Beniers picking up the assist.
They couldn't give Stolars the shot.
Making the score 3-1 for the Leafs. And then it would continue with a beautiful, beautiful bank shot by Austin Matthews, 5th goal of the year for him. Empty netter, unassisted. Thank you very much for
pool. He's probably dangerous at pool.
What a great, great thing.
And just an expert calculation. Get the protractor out, perfect angle.
And that's the game. That's the game. That would be the game, and we would win 4-1.
25 shots on goal for the Kraken and 30 for the Leafs. Leafs continuing our power play struggles, 0 for 2, and the Kraken 0 for 3. 30 hits for the Kraken and 34 for the Leafs. 22 blocks for the Kraken and 15 for the Leafs. 22 giveaways for the Leafs and 18 for the Kraken. Wow. 6-4-1, improving our record.
A much-needed win
4-1
for the division. A much-needed win, and we'll get right to that.
Oh, but it's not. This is an upsetting game.
So, the Blues. We go into the Blues. First game back for Mr. Craig Berube. This man was a specialty, won the cup for the Blues, and they played his tribute video, and all it had was a speech. That's all they could do for Craig. No matter what they didn't show a miraculous comeback in the season. Down 6-4, appointed the man as the head coach. Don't include any of that. Just include his speech and his Stanley Cup. That's what he is worth to the St. Louis Blues organization. But the Blues fans gave him a huge standing ovation.
Respect.
I love Craig, you love Craig, and we all love Craig. So let's get right into this going. Mitch Marner, second goal of the year for him. Timmins picking up the assist, making the score 1-0. Then, in the second period,
it's Colton Parayko tying the game. Walker and Sutter picking up assists, his second of the season. Then it just goes downhill from here. Jordan Kyrou, unassisted, 3rd of the season, 2-1. Colton Parayko, 3rd of the season. Sutter and Holloway picking up assists, 3-1, 3rd period.
Literally, the best first period followed by the worst second period of the game.
How is that happening? How?
And literally...
Oh, I know how.
I don't get it. In Craig Berube's return, this is what you give him. A shitty second period. But then in the third, Steven Lorenz, 2nd goal of the year for him. David Kampf and McCabe picking up the assist, making the score 3-2.
Yeah.
Keeping the game in it. Keeping the lead. But Pavel Buchnevich with the empty netter. Mitch Marner trying to make the save as a goalie. Doesn't work. Doesn't put his face in front of it. Nope. But getting his 4th goal of the year for him. Colton Parayko picking up the assist. Making the score 4-2 Blues. And that would be the game. spoiling Craig Berube's return to St. Louis.
37 shots on goal for the Leafs, 24 for the Blues. Both teams 0 for 4 on the power play. I mean, our penalty kill is good, but our power play isn't. 17 hits for the Blues, 18 for the Leafs, 17 blocks for the Blues, 13 for the Leafs. And our record is now 6-5-1. Heading into the Wild on a back-to-back Sunday night. Interesting, 6 p.m. game time. We're looking to win this game.
Ryan Hartman, third goal of the year for him. Goudreau and Spurgeon picking up the assist. Making the score 1-0 Wild. Then William Nylander, a ninth goal of the year for him on a power play. Thank the Lord.
God. Wow.
Thank the Lord. Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. It took 5 forwards to break through. Mark Savard, finally, he breathes a fresh breath of fresh air. But then it would be spoiled in overtime.
By Matt Boldy, 6th of the season, Rossi and Spurgeon picking up assists.
On a terrible line change. Okay.
Dumb play.
I'm sorry, I haven't raged much about Max Domi. I love Max Domi, but what the hell were you thinking? Max Pacioretty, what were you doing? Okay, so
someone get him on.
So literally, Max Domi has the puck in the defensive zone. He flips it to himself, chips it to himself, and literally chips it too far. Yep. So he goes running for it, full commit. The two guys not even looking. Okay, Max Domi, Max Pacioretty, and another individual who I don't even know, but I couldn't see his jersey number. But anyway, another individual with Max Pacioretty decides, you know what, we're gonna go for a line change. And they go for a line change. I think it was Ekman Larson, if I'm correct.
McCabe steps on.
Oh, yeah, okay. So they go off for a line change, not even looking at the play to see if Max Domi has collected the puck. So they're just going to the line change. Max Domi doesn't end up retrieving it. They go to the other way. 2-on-0. Pass, and shoot and score. And unfortunately,
the second guy didn't even do anything. He literally just stood right behind Matt Boldy. And he was like, go ahead. And Matt Boldy just, I guess, wired it home past, I don't know, I think it was Stolars.
And Stolars, unfortunately, lost this game because of the
Toronto Maple Leafs. Couldn't catch up because he was off the bench and he didn't have enough time to get to the play.
Because the Toronto Maple Leafs spoiled and
broken communication.
Left Mr. Anthony Stolars, the goalie, out to dry.
This was, I mean, they can give a pat on the back for the defense, but like they held it 1-1 to
what
overtime.
What a great fart.
They came out with a point, but they just had terrible miscommunication in 3-on-3 overtime. Now, the only upside to this is that there's no 3-on-3 in the playoffs, which is what actually matters. That doesn't exist in the playoffs. So at the end of the day, who cares? They should have got 2 points.
They did.
I'll take 1. They played well 5-on-5, and we got a power play goal. 33 shots on goal for the Wild, 28 for the Leafs, 0 for 3 on the power play for the Wild, and 1 for 2 for the Leafs. 22 hits for the Wild, 30 for the Leafs, 8 blocks for the Wild, and 24 for the Leafs. 6-5-2. Another overtime loss there. Heading into game 14.
Lane Lambert
against the Bruins, and we're just biting our teeth in this game like,
I love
2
this.
straight years of losing to the Bruins, and the Bruins are not doing great.
This man right here in the middle, Anthony Stolars, is our number 1. This is the safest I've ever felt about our goalie tandem.
He came to Toronto. He chose Toronto for one reason.
For the opportunity that presented itself. Thank God
a number 1 starter.
Thank God the Toronto Maple Leafs have always had a goalie problem. Because if it wasn't a goalie problem, we wouldn't have this gem of a man named Anthony Stolars coming to our location, coming to our team. He picked our team.
Brad Treliving took the gamble on this guy, and honestly, I'm really happy he did over Laurent Brossoit, because he was in talks in free agency back in July too. But also
Thank God.
Laurent Brossoit. But he got injured at the first, and right at the beginning of the season, and I don't even know if he's been playing for one. I don't know what's going on there. But Anthony Stolars, the hidden gem he is earned himself the number 1 starting role as of right now. And this Bruins game
was great. I mean,
started off slow, heavy defense in the first period. First goals.
No, nothing.
Second period, Morgan Riley just starting off the season with wonders. 4th goal of the season. And guess what? comes on a power play.
Woo! Let's go!
Marner and Nyes picking up assists. No Matthews in this game.
Mark Savard.
No Matthews, lower body or whatever, upper body. I don't even remember. Injury.
Lower body. Which finally we get some.
Honestly, this is a good thing. Not that he's injured, but the fact that there is an injury to explain why he's been not performing. Because if he's been not performing just because, that's not good. That's not good. We don't want
pay the man to perform.
But at least we know he's injured, so there's a reason for his underperformance, and he'll take some time, rest, and hopefully he can get back into number 34 form.
Let's go.
Then Nylander just continuing this power play. What a turn of events! The tables have turned. 10th of the season, tied for first in the league on goals. Marner and Riley picking up assists, ending to the third with a 2-0 lead.
Then Matty Nyes scoring his 7th goal of the year for him on the power play. William Nylander and Morgan Riley picking up the assist, making the score 3-0 leads. Then Steven Lorenz picking up his 3rd goal of the year on an empty netter. Fire is at home. Tanev with the assist, making the score 4-0 Leafs.
Oh yeah.
Shutting out the Bruins. Lane Lambert, I love you. Mark Savard, I love you. I hated you in the beginning, but I like you now. Craig Berube, you are my guy. Let's bring it home. Let's bring the cup back home to Toronto, where the rightful place of it belongs here.
29 shots on goal for the Bruins and 27 for the Leafs. Pretty even on the shots. 0 for 6 for the power play for the Bruins. What the hell?
Lane Lambert, I love you, you individual. Lane Lambert with that mean smug on his face.
They talk about how he's like he gets up in the play like this, looking like his life depends on it. What a guy, Lane Lambert. 3 for 7 on the power play for the Leafs. Beautiful. A lot of minor penalties in this game though. 32 hits to the Bruins, 19 to the Leafs, 10 blocks to the Bruins, 12 for the Leafs. Record improves to 7-5-2, taking a 2nd place spot in the division because of a Tampa loss.
Moving up to Tampa. Goodbye, Tampa.
Players are stepping up. Nice. Oh my God, extend this man now.
I love that man. He's beautiful hair.
His contract is proving well because this guy is taking the lead in scoring on our team. Marner stepped it up surprisingly. I know this guy gets criticism, but I'll be honest, respect him for stepping up his game.
Where does goals come from? In front of the net. And that's exactly where Matthew Nyes' name is on.
Oh yeah,
he parks himself. This is his parking spot. Goodbye, Jeremy Swayman's eyes. Jeremy Swayman's doing the meerkat, looking at everywhere angle, can't find an open spot, and in the net for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
And that's it, Bob's your uncle. Have a nice night, Jeremy Swayman. That just sucks for the Bruins. And going into next week's games, we're into November on 3 more games of a 4-game homestand left this week. We got Detroit on Friday, November 8th at 7 p.m. Back-to-back to face the Canadiens on Saturday at 7 p.m. And then following it up next week on Tuesday night against Ottawa at home. So it feels like a bunch of preseason games right there at 7 p.m. And then that's it for that week. And then Washington, Edmonton, Vegas, Utah, Florida, Tampa. A lot of divisional matchups here in this month. So we got to lock in. At least going to get into November form and just go on an insane 9-1-2 whatever run. I don't care what it is.
We need to start now.
So far, we're 2-1-1. No, sorry, we're 1-1-1 in this month. 1-1-1. So let's just keep building on that.
Keep building.
Power plays looking up. Penalty kills amazing. I hope Matthews rests and recovers in his injury and he gets better. And in the meantime, that second line of Nylander, Tavares, and Pacioretty can keep on clicking.
Let's go.
Let
the winds rain down.
Yes, sir. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you enjoyed this one.
And the Chief is here to stay.